Alright, so for the past couple of weeks, I've been blasting the game, and I did the campaign with all classes, I did endgame with some of the classes, but never before I had such a carefree experience in the normal difficulty compared to what I had with Pathfinder. It is absolutely busted, and it all being unlocked by having your Trial of Secumus completed and then getting Widow Hell Crude Bow. Now, this is absolutely busted. I got this one for 1 Exalt, but you can get a similar one even for 2 Regal Orbs, so it doesn't have to be an Exalt. So it's super, super cheap to build. Also, there is one more thing that you need to have, and it needs to be good, and this is a Quiver that gives 2 levels of all projectile skills. This is very, very important. Why this is important? Because the build revolves around this skill. The Concussion, or whatever this thing is called, it is absolutely busted. It deals chaos damage, and the most important thing is, because of the synergy between the bow and your quiver, and also, by the way, some of your points here, there we go, this is increased bonus gain from equipped quiver, you will increase the level of this skill dramatically. Look at this, it's level 21. That is absolutely busted. So, having this skill at level 21 more or less one-shots anything, even bosses. Of course, when it comes to bosses, for instance, the final boss of Act 3 is going to die some seconds, but if you're talking about elites on the map or stuff, they are more or less one-shotted. So the only problem with that thing, I'm not going to call it a build because I don't really believe it's a build. You just run around and just throw this. This is what you do. You just run around and you throw this, and more or less that's it. Everything dies. Everything is destroyed, and you don't have to do anything else. Just run around, throw it, and that's it. They're destroyed. They're dead. It's just so easy. Nothing else you need to do. Just throw this, and that's it. Now, there is only one drawback of this thing, and it is the fact that the clear speed is not super, super incredible. So in a way, you cannot really cover the ground with the concussion or whatever this thing is called. So the whole experience of farming is becoming a little bit slower. So usually what I will do is I'll try to gather as many mobs as possible at one place, and then I'm going to just one-shot them. Also, I'm getting life in the process. So in a way, I don't need mana, I don't need life, I don't ever drink flasks of life. Like, I don't have to. I just run around and destroy everything. Also, bosses are getting deleted with this build. Not a problem. Actually, I called it a build. I'm sorry. I really want to know how this thing transfers into the late game. So far, the experience is amazing. All you need to do is to use this skill, and sometimes you need to use Despair if you're doing bosses, for example. Despair, and that's it. I have the Vine Arrow and the Guess Arrow just in case, but I don't use them at all because everything is about the Poisonous Concussion. I hope I pronounce it right. So in a way, once again, extremely cheap build to do. All you need is this bow that you can buy for Regals and a good quiver, and that's it. I also have the Plague Finder, I also have the Wake of Destruction, but those are not super necessary. Of course, if you have them, that's great, but they are not super necessary. Everything else is just regular gear. If you go to the passive skills, you can see that I don't even have jewels. I have unlocked them, but I have nothing there yet, because at this point I believe I don't need them. I just have poison, 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 and more or less that's it. So I just walk around, destroy everything. Once again, this build unlocks at level, I unlocked it at level 27 because this is usually when I beat the Trial of Secumus. I destroy this Titan boss and then I go to proceed with the trials. So you can get 2 points and unlock the skill. Before that, you can do whatever. I did like something like a Poison Lightning build. It doesn't really matter. The Ranger is quite good early game, but once you turn into a Pathfinder, once you unlock that skill, you become absolutely unstoppable. Once again, the only problem with that build is the fact that I again called it a build and it is not, but the only problem with it is the fact that it doesn't really clear mobs super fast, but I hope I find a solution very soon. See you next time, guys, and have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.
Perfect. Perfect.